You're about to make the same mistake you made last year. You're going to sit down on January 1st, get inspired, and write down 10 different goals for 2026, lose weight, make more money, learn a new skill, wake up early, read more books, fix your relationships, start a side hustle, get organized, travel more, and maybe throw in some meditation for good measure, and by February, you will have made zero real progress on any of them because here's the truth nobody wants to hear: your brain can't handle 10 priorities, your willpower is finite, and every goal you add dilutes your ability to achieve any of them. This isn't about motivation or trying harder, it's about basic mathematics and human psychology. When you have 10 goals, you don't have 10 times the chance of success, you have 10 times the chance of failure, and worse, you have the perfect excuse for why nothing worked because you can always blame the fact that you were juggling too much. Meanwhile, the people who actually transform their lives in 2026 will do something that seems too simple to work. They'll pick one massive goal, one singular obsession, one target that if achieved would make everything else either automatic or irrelevant, and they'll spend 12 straight months becoming the kind of person who accomplishes that goal. Not dabbling, not experimenting, not trying it out, total commitment, zero negotiation, absolute focus. Let me show you why this works. First, understand what happens in your brain when you split your focus across multiple goals. Every goal requires willpower, and willpower is a depletable resource that drains throughout the day like a battery. When you wake up and have to decide between going to the gym, working on your business, studying a new skill, and everything else, you enter decision fatigue before you've even started, and your brain will convince you that scrolling on your phone is a reasonable compromise since you can't do everything anyway. But when you have one goal, there's no decision to make, no negotiation, no internal debate. You wake up and you know exactly what today is about, and that singular focus creates momentum that compounds daily. Second, multiple goals create the illusion of productivity without actual progress. You can spend all year being busy with your 10 goals, making tiny steps on each one, and arrive at December 31st having accomplished nothing significant because you never went deep enough on any single goal to create real transformation. Here's your framework for choosing your one goal. Ask yourself, if you could only achieve one thing in 2026, what single accomplishment would have the biggest ripple effect across your entire life? For most people, that goal falls into one of three categories: health, wealth, or a skill that unlocks both. Pick one. Make it specific and measurable, not get in shape, but reach 12% body fat by December 31st. Not make more money, but generate 100K in revenue by December 31st. Vague goals die in February, specific targets survive. For 12 months, this goal becomes your obsession. Every single day you wake up and ask, what are the 3 most important actions I can take today to move closer to my one goal? You do those 3 things before anything else, no exceptions, no excuses. Here's my challenge: comment below with your one goal for 2026, make it public, make it specific. One goal, 12 months, 0 excuses, total transformation. While everyone else juggles 10 priorities and drops them all, you'll master one thing that changes everything. If you're serious about making 2026 different, subscribe right now because I'll be releasing the exact systems, accountability frameworks, and reality checks you need to actually finish what you start. Stop spreading yourself thin and start becoming exceptional at one thing that matters.